Okay, we are going to be back with Intensescorpions now. And this Intensescorpions will be the first one that benefits from the test I did in the... Excuse me. I did in the experiment. Great start. Great bloody start. Talks about thing burps. Now, you couldn't hear that at all. And you can't hear anything at all when I'm not speaking, but you know what? This means that I'll be able to do more Intensescorpions for longer too, I think. So, you know, I'd say it's worth it, don't you? Maybe you don't. Also, I'm fucking around with, I'm fucking around with the audio in a lot actually, but you know, I should probably have not. Oh, look at that! We got a puppy. Ah, baby girl. Ah, here I am. I laugh. Born here. Let's take a little look at you. Let's take a little look at you. Ka! A little baby. Son of Vabok and Vutok, the pig owners. The pig's owner. Oh, it's the pig's owner's daughter. Pig owner's daughter. I laugh. Unfortunately, I wouldn't be able to write a laugh for a nickname because, well, a laugh has the little ring on the A, and you can't put them in. Like, they just kind of. I mean, like, I don't even think if I knew the commands I would be able to do that, and I don't know the commands. Anyway, though, I intend to nicen up the temples. I mean, the temples aren't fully smoothed, but I intend to have these temples nicened up. In fact, you know what? Let's be honest. I mean, we also need the bedrooms done. Don't forget about the bedrooms. Obviously, I'm not forgetting about the bedrooms. I mean, we started on the bedroom layout and bedrooms are being made. But, what was I saying? Oh yeah, the point is, beds go in the bedrooms, obviously. We don't have all the door. Well, we do have doors. Let's see if all the doors... Oh yeah, we got plenty of doors too. Blimey hell, I didn't realise we had that many doors. My goodness. We're going to have a good situation. I should probably have put on the doors after I set up the... after I put in the bedrooms, but... But it's happened now. Also, I might also want to put the smoothing job on a little bit higher priority. You know, currently it's all 4 priority. I'm going to change the smoothing job to a priority 3 job. Because I do want these temples to look nice. You know? And, well, the only way to do that is to have, you know, the temples just... Gotta have the temples before you can make the temples look nice, you know what I mean? Obviously you know what I mean, because what I just said is exceedingly dull. And exceedingly unsurprising. Like, at all. Why am I pretending to laugh at that? It's not funny at all. I don't know. Anyway, so yeah. Dwarf. Fortress Intensescorpions Part 5. Yeah. Bedrooms. Bedrooms for migrants. put this bedroom in the middle here. Because why not? As usual, I find it very hard to find anything interesting to say while making the bedrooms, but the bedrooms are such an important part of the operation. You know, we need to speak. You know, we need to make the bedrooms. Can't not. They're bedrooms. Put it right here. Yeah. That's a door. I put a door instead of a bed. We don't need a door here. That's too stupid. Build and build B. I don't know how I managed to click D. I think I was thinking about doors. Like I was subconsciously thinking about the fact that these bedrooms don't have doors yet because I'm not placing the doors on until after they've put the beds in. And I mean, I should probably declare because that one's not going to... That's a bed. Door. Just a very generic schist door, yes. And here come the beds. Marvellous, marvellous. You know, logically I should probably do this after we've... You know, I should designate all of them at once. But I'm not. Yeah, I just am not. I mean, if we were going with logic, I wouldn't be setting up bedrooms in this weird design pattern that I always do. And where would the fun be in that? You know, all the bedrooms would be like this one, or this one, but probably this one, or this one. You know, there wouldn't be any bedrooms that are hallway, this bit, but, you know, there wouldn't be any of that. You know? Gems. Well, gotta get those gems. You know, always gotta get the gems. It's on priority 3 because I haven't bothered changing the priority from the priority 3 that I had it on. And it's not like it doesn't... I've lost my train of thought there. It's not like it doesn't and then just... The sentence just ended. That it's not like it doesn't. So... if you have any idea what I was trying to say, you're probably wrong about it. Right, make bedrooms. It's time to put on the doors to these bedrooms. Yes. Bedrooms and doors. Doors and bedrooms. That's a lot of what I do. So, you know, that's what I do. Doors and bedrooms. Yeah. Doors and bedrooms and all that. Speaking of, did I designate that as a bedroom? I didn't. Oh, shit. Wrong bed. Okay. Door. It looked like we were nearly out of doors, so we might need a second to get more. Yeah, we only had one door left. Logically, I should have put it in this one, seeing as it's just kind of there and stands out. But I didn't. So it isn't. Alright. Thank you for putting in that bed, mechanic. Oh yeah, there's a mechanic here. We got a mechanic. We got two mechanic, actually. You know what that means we should probably get around to doing? setting up somewhere for mechanics. A mechanics workshop, one might say. Right, we're gonna put it about here. Yeah, like there. Yeah. Yeah, because, you know, I mean, we don't have a mechanics, do we? Mechanics. I mean, I was thinking about this, actually. Like, we have the mechanics now. I didn't really notice we had the mechanics, but we have mechanics. And we have this bit that we need to slap, you know, a bridge on. Maybe put some more floor up here because I'm kind of unsure. You know, build a little bit more wooden floor out. Shade the place a little. Apply. Wood, 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 wood. Yeah, we're just going with wood. Will I regret this if something that leaves fire attacks? Perhaps. But I mean, that's a big if. You know, like, what if what if something that has fire attacks is, well, that probably won't happen. Ah. Look at this, I should probably put more floor this way. Like, I'm trying to cover this, and I'm not really doing that very well. More floor is needed, obviously. Right, more wood. We should probably cut down a tree after this. The elves will just come here and see a massive bit of, like, you know, some people pretend like the elves are being unreasonable when they don't like you trading wood with them. But think about it, they're already giving us so much when it comes to tolerance. I mean, like, imagine coming into a place and seeing just this, like, think how horrifying all this wooden shit up here is to an elf. Like, look at this. The trading depot is made of wood. The front doors are made of wood, and so are the walls. There's a massive pile of wood just above them. Like, think about this from an elven perspective here. And then ask yourself, if you really liked tweez, how would you feel about all of that? You probably wouldn't like it. Do we have beds going? We do not. We need more beds. Probably another good reason to cut down some tweez. Anyway, the smoothing project is going alright. But see, I don't just want to smooth this place. Oh no. I want to have some engravings. Let's see, the defensive sanctum here. The defensive sanctum is Ustath. And we're going to get some engravings of Ustath on some of the walls. Details, historical figures. Ustath. Right, it's going to be a bit hard. It's going to be a bit hard to find Ustath. Because, you know, they are a god. Oh, wait, here they am. That would be our fortress's deity, I would presume. It would be weird if there were two Ustaths who were both dwarven. Well, I mean, it wouldn't be weird if they were both... You know, it happens. But I don't see any other dwarven gods with just the name Ustath. I've seen multiple instances of you know, things sharing names. Things can do that in real life and in fiction too. So you know, that's an interesting thing. Does make things a bit of a pain though when it does happen, but that's the same in reality, I would presume. Here too, just for now, because they haven't fully even done the thing yet, so you know, the stuff. Yes, we shall erect images of Ustaf for the glory of this fine fortress. Oh, here's our first engraving. A detailing by Moses, who doesn't even believe in Ustaf. Ustaf is a buffet climax growl dwarf. Bloody climax growl. Oh yeah, there's also the fact that our civ is called the Bolts of Wood. Like our civilization is called the bloody Bolts of Wood. See? Although I speak about elves, we haven't seen any. Have we? No, we haven't. What season is it? Mid-spring. When do elves come by? I can't remember. Anyway, let's look at these engravings. Let's see. Finely designed image of Geshud, Hatchet Wards the Dwarf and Toasted is greeting the corruption of the person. Right, this is about someone being corrupted to believe by a shared belief in us. This is also of that same event. Like, is this... What? What? Engraved on the wall is a well-designed image of Shem, Omen Rings the Dwarf, and Tobal. Oh wait, no, it's by them. Whoopsie daisy. Shem is speaking with Tobal. It's a corruption that was done by Pig Owner. Almost thought we had a corrupted dwarf in the fortress and they just written a confession on the wall. That would be funny, but it's not the case. Bloody hell, is that the only thing Ushtus... Like, let's see here, there's some Ustaf worshippers in this fortress. Most of the fortress is Ustaf worshippers. You there. You worship Ustaf? Ustaf? No, you do not. What the... Oh wait, no, yes you do. Okay, the corruption in 60. The corruption in 71. Yeah, those are pretty much the only things that Ustaf has ever done. You know, we should probably invent an image of Ustaf just so that we stop engraving, you know, bad, well not bad, but engraving the walls with signs of how religion has been used for evil here. Right, no. That's not what I wanted to do at all. Let's create an image. We will use Ustaf. We will create an image for Ustaf in order to make... Right. Ustaf and... Right, it's just an image of Ustaf right now. And something else. Ustaf is striking a triumphant pose. Yes, I feel like that shall be a very, very respectful image of this The craft of fortress. The craft of fortresses, also integrating the fact that she's a fortress deity into her specialized image. Yeah. Let's see, specify existing image. Oh, also, yeah, bark scorpion. What's the, let's see, this is our thing. A round, brilliant cut gem. That's our dwarven civilization's image. A round, brilliant cut gem. I'd call it boring, because it kind of is, but what can you do? Okay. Existing image. Yeah, just... It's not as interesting, but quite frankly, is it interesting to just see multiple images of people being corrupted by the person you're worshipping in here? I don't think that's very interesting. Also, it's fine to have one here which will, you know, put it on both sides. That's fine because that's the generic temple. So, you know. Generic temple gets no specialized engravings, but does happen to share walls with us stuff, and therefore will have an us stuff engraving indirectly. Yeah. So, yeah. Not quite as interesting, I would say. But, you know, I would say it's an interesting... Oh, also, we've been so distracted, I forgot to actually set up that mechanics workshop I was thinking about setting up. Also, I guess we need a hospital. We need a lot of stuff, you know. Dwarf Fortress is about thinking about making a lot of stuff. Like, the only question is, where would we put the hospital? The hospital, where would it go? Where shall we place the hospital of this fine fortress? Okay, well, logically speaking, if we want to set up a hospital for this fortress, it would be somewhere like with access to water. Oh, this is wagon access. I had capital D rather than D. Yeah, it would be a place that has access to water, so... Yeah, I think this is a good idea. It'll be a good idea indeed. This is gonna be pretty unnecessarily big. I mean, if we don't run into aquifer here. Oh, wait. Wait, no. We don't need to put it in the hospital. I'm thinking about setting up well, you see. A well. Because dwarves don't need water. Normally. The normally is the important part of that one, really, isn't it? And since we're making mechanisms and, you know, for the things, we'll also be able to make twaction benches. And we really should have a hospital set up anyway, just in case. You never know. Speaking of... Okay, we got 2 talented diagnosers. I really... Saxul is a funnier name. Okay, let's look at how our dwarves are doing. You there, dwarf. Tell me, how is your health? Absolutely fine. That's the benefit of a chief medical dwarf. What's this? Why am I down here all of a sudden? Did I take us back down here? I don't think I did, so I have no idea what's going... How did I end up... I feel like I'm going a bit... Oh dear. Seriously, did I just go down there? Was there an alert? I don't see any alerts. I am confused. I was so distracted by hospitals that I might have done something, that I might have scrolled down on autopilot or something. I don't know. I'd have to review the footage in order to know. And I can't be arsed. Speaking of footage, we are recording, aren't we? Yes, we are. It would have been disastrous if we wasn't. We're 25 minutes in. In fact, you know what? Fuck it. We'll review the footage. 25 minutes. 25 minutes in. I've just written that down. Physically written it down as well. Not a necessary thing to do, I know. We have access to computers, but I'd like to physically write things down because I mean, I've spent money on the bloody notepad and pens. I'm gonna use the damn things, you know what I mean? Hospital? Yes. This is a hospital. Oh, whoops. This is hospital. Of course, we don't have any beds for the hospital. And I'm not quite sure why we don't. The carpenters just aren't bothering to make beds. Like, we have the order in. It's validated. The order is on the table somewhere. Somewhere. Here it is, yes. But no one's doing it. How about if I tell you that you have to do task now? How about that? Is someone gonna do it now? Hmm? Not immediately. Okay. I mean, I guess that I can't force you. Drink. You do have... That still is running, yeah? Yeah, it is. And people are doing it right now. That's what that dwarf was... That's what that farm dwarf was doing, of course. Of course. I guess everyone's just too busy bringing down the wood from the trees we cut down. Ironic, really, that, isn't it? The trees were cut down. The material... There we go. Someone's doing it now. They appear to be thirsty, though. Get a drink. I mean, I guess I did tell you to do it and definitely do it now. But still. There you go, you're getting a drink. What are you drinking, dwarf? What's on the drink menu today? Whip wine! Ha ha ha! Yes, the whip wine. Look, there's whip vine. The whip vine is growing, and therefore the whip wine will flow from this fortress across the world. Well, probably not. We're not going to sell our bloody whip wine. We need that to drink ourselves. So come to the fortress of Intensescorpions. You will find no scorpions, but you will find whip wine. Whip wine. Whip wine from the whip vine that we grow in this fine, fine place. Whip vine, whip wine. Oh dear, that one. It's like a joke. Very hard to say joke. Anyway, we got beds now, yeah? Yeah, we do. Alright, put the bed in there. Put down a door. Wait for it to get put in. And then have it done. Also, we should start smoothing this bit. Smoothing order. Just a general order to this this entire area. All of this area. Marvelous, marvelous. So, yeah. But yeah, I tell you, with the new method, you're not going to hear anything. But believe it or not, I'm actually watching a stream right now. You can't hear it though. That's the point. This means that I'll be able to record my dwarf fortress and not only will I be able to record my dwarf fortress, I'll be able to record it while watching streams, which is how I spend a lot of my time. So, I'm sure you can see the positives of this, right? It means that I'll be able to make these videos while doing other things. Like I spend when I have the motivation to make videos, because making videos does require the motivation to do it. Also, I should put some beds down in the hospital. What's the point in having an hospital if you're not gonna even use the bloody hospital? You know, we need beds in this hospital. Yeah, we're just gonna randomly throw them about. It doesn't matter. Also, do we have any containers? Well, we have containers, but are they the right kind of containers? Bloody hell, why did we have so many coffers? I don't remember ordering this many coffers. And I don't know why I'd have ordered this many coffers. Maybe I was thinking about giving a coffer to every bedroom, but completely forgot about it. Did I ever mention that? I don't know. Don't tell me. Or do. But if you're going to tell me, remember to timestamp when in the video I asked the question. Otherwise I won't have any bloody clue what the fuck you're talking about, would I? What the hell is this? A piece of stone that's still not smoothed, even though everything else is smoothed. That's number one priority. Also, did you see that? There was the pig. Oh, I love little Domas. Oh, look at her. Ain't she pretty? The little sow. And was Lyre going to bed? Yeah, see, Lyre was going to bed. Oh, we have ourselves a strange mood. It's about blooming time. A strange mood in our fortress. Just think about what they could possibly be. I mean, it's a possession, so they're not going to learn anything from this. Some spirit from some unknown reality has possessed a dwarf and is going to tell them to make something. You can plant plump helmets, there's plenty of spawn. Game. Don't lie to me like that. Anyway, let's follow this fine dwarf and see where they go. They're a woodcutter. I'm guessing they're just going to take over a crafts dwarf shop. Yeah, that's a crafts dwarf shop they're going towards. Okay, you have a crafts dwarf shop. Are you getting... Okay, and you seem to be moving, so let's see what you get. Where you going, Aiden? Aiden? Okay, you're going down to the bedroom layer. You're gonna get one of the gems from here or a stone? You're just gonna get a random piece of schist from here. I think that's schist, isn't it? Like, I imagine there was schist in easier to... Yeah, schist. I imagine there was schist in easier to grab positions, but who am I to tell unknown forces from beyond time and space possessing one of my dwarves what to do? Why did you hover in there for a second? Did you do that to get past the child? That's funny. Also, look, it's a pig. Always good to see our pig. Old Domas. I tell you, Domas is a good pig. I like Domas. In fact, you know what? We need to immortalize Domas. Oh, marvellous, we've got a bunch of rock doors made. But yeah, I want to immortalize dear Domas. This bedroom you were just in, is this Vutox? It is! It explains why Domas was in here. Because it's Vutox's bedroom. And I'm going to ask for a special engraving to be made right on the outside of the door. Let's see, Vutox the pig owner and who? What's the name of the other one? Vabok. Right. Vabok Itonseg. And Domas would be Domas Sazirish. Right. I should really be writing down these, Okay. Domas says Irish. Yeah, I've got enough of it down. And the whatchamacallit? The person who is not the pig's owner is Vabok. Vabok Itonseg. Okay, so yes, designations, details, specify a new image with Domas. Domas Bridged Spins is a sow. She is one of the first of her kind. I don't think that's true. I don't think that's true at all. Because that would mean she's over 100 years old. Don't be silly, game. She's not over 100 years old. She's a pig. Game's being silly there. Yes, the pig's owner. And, also... Vabok Itonseg. Youngest daughter of 2 people. Right. Action. Vutok is embracing Domas. Yes. And Vabok is admiring Domas. And the name will be... No, not the wet good. No, not the wet. There we go. The good. The good pig. The good pig, yeah. The good pig of scorpions. The good pig of scorpions. Because Domas is such a good pig. Domas is such a good pig, of course, scorpions. Oh, isn't that nice? Job item misplaced. I don't think that's true there, game. Also, we made a lot of doors. Oh yeah, I guess we also need some tables for the thingy-mabob. Let's see, make rock tables 20. And make some rock thrones, but only 10. Only 10. That's way too few. But if we need more, we'll make more. You know, we don't need 10 traction benches, so I don't know what the hell I'm doing with those numbers, but whatever. Oh, also, this is a top priority engraving. We have to get this engraving done. Okay? Okay, wait. Is it even... I'm getting paranoid here. What? Oh no. What the hell? Details. Engrave. Then D. Engrave. Details. Existing image. The good pig of scorpions. And that should be on number 1 priority now. Is it? Yeah, it is. Good. Anyway, back onto what we were... Anyway, you strange mood dwarf. I can't help but notice that you went back into that room. You very specifically want rocks from that room. The spirits demand rocks from that particular room for some reason. Who am I to question the ever unknowable forces that possess a dwarf in these times? Oh, look, there's the picture. And who are the dwarves to question my machinations? Like making the good pig of scorpions. Image of Domas the Sow, Vutok, and Vabok. Vutok is embracing Domas. Vabok is admiring Domas. Everybody loves Domas the Sow. Everyone loves Domas the Sow. They'd better, anyway. If they don't, they shall suffer horrible consequences. I'm having fun. Oh yeah, I forgot, we don't just need traction benches for tables, we also need, you know, tables, diagnostics tables. So my 10 tables is my 20 tables is actually smart, see? I know what I'm doing. Also, you've started your construction. What did you gather, Aiden? Because I couldn't help but... Because it felt like you only... Schist. 2 pieces of schist. That's it. That's it, eh? 2 pieces of schist. A schist artifact Like, no matter what you make, it's going to be a schist artifact. So I think I'm going to use that as part of the title. A schist. Domas is loved and a schist artifact. Engravings. Domas the Sow. Yeah. Where is you, Domas? There you are. Oh, look at her. Our beloved sow. Dear Domas. Isn't she great? She is great. Ah, yes. Domas is great. Anyway, what was I going to call the thing in Bob? So yeah, Dwarf Fortress Intensescorpions part thingamabob, part 5. Engravings, Domas. Engravings, Domas the Sow. Engravings, Domas the Sow. And a schist artifact. It'll absolutely be schist, I'll tell you that much. No matter what it is, it'll be schist. It's made of 2 pieces of fucking schist, so I'm not expecting much, quite frankly. I'm not expecting much from this artifact. You know, maybe that's just me being unfair, but I don't believe that schist artifact is going to be of particular note. So, you know. A schist ring, yep. I knew it. Not the most interesting thing is a schist ring. What the hell is this? This has nothing to do with us. That must be something someone's... these are things that some visitors are undoubtedly holding in their hands. Encrusted with rectangular schist cabochons. On the item is an image of a marquise cut gem in schist. Right, so it's encrusted with some schist cabochons and some schist image of a gem. And it's made of schist. The entire thing is schist. And by schist I mean shit. Ha ha ha. I am joking, of course. Like, it's not the most interesting thing, but I want to know how the dwarf feels about it. My dear dwarf, you made a fine artifact. She's satisfied. Okay. Well, I hate to do this to you, but I think you deserve a name for your schist artifact. I mean, I know you didn't actually create the artifact, you were possessed to do it, but, I done the schist. Yes, I done the schist. I done the schist. I am terrible. Also, the other temple. This temple, the Searing Cathedral. That's to them. Okay, you know, I shouldn't judge. I shouldn't judge. You know, at the very bottom we're gonna have generic images. Of this war and death god. War and death. Worrying. Not for any particular reason other than, oh, I've still got it set to maximum priority. That's a mistake on my part. But at the very least we'll learn what they're going to do with it. Also, what the hell's going on here? Are these like all the bloody miners in my fortress? No, this is a weaponsmith. That's a miner. Another weaponsmith, a miner, and a weaponsmith. Right, I can see now. There, look, the miner is slightly lighter. It's just that they're all sitting around together, so they kind of look indistinguishable to me. Anyway, let's put down some diagnosis tables. Again, at random. Yeah. Masterpiece bed has been made. You know, we're going to make another bedroom. Here. Oh. We can make a lot of new bedrooms. 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 Just 4 of them. Not too fancy. Wait, I just realised there's still this bedroom that I still haven't made. I can see it there. Is that a gem that I haven't mined? That's not like me at all. Give me that gem. You know, it's funny. We have a gem stockpile, but they're just not going in it. Maybe it's just that the gem stockpile is full down there. Gonna have to check. Door. Just door. Door, door. 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 And one more door. Doors. This never got designated as a bedroom. But everything else has white. Yeah, right. Everything else seems to have. I just scanned it like... Oh yeah, I mean, I guess the gem stockpile is kinda full. Okay. Maybe I really should tell them to make a bit more out of this gem stockpile. You know, because like the way I did it looks nice and all to me, probably looks terrible to a lot of people, but we need more capacity for the damn thing. Yeah, that'll do. Okay. Nearly been an hour. Oh yeah, what was this that was carved in here? Let's see. Is embracing the artwork related to the belief. I mean, like, is that it? Yes, that seems to be it. Stackered expressing their belief of the dwarf, expressing their belief is the most notable thing that has ever happened to this dwarf. I mean, not dwarf. This deity. Yeah, look, received worship. Ignore the other part up there where they received worship from a necromancer and created what is clearly a necromancer's slab. Let's just ignore that part of reality. Also, I saw someone praying to someone who isn't one of the main two. Look at you, praying to Dwarf. Wow. Some authors really love Daros. The deity of jewels and wealth got a lot of worship in spite of not being a particularly known deity. Well, I say not particularly known, they're as known as everyone else, they're just not as popular. Which is different from not being known. Not being as readily, not being as often consumed. Not as often being in the heart of a dwarf. But apparently at least one of the hearts of the dwarves that they have been received great worships from was very convinced. Very convinced indeed. You know, we're just going to set up another temple space here as well. Not for any good reason other than because I feel like I want to make more temples, you know. I just want there to be more temples. No, I can't have it connected to there because, you know, one wall. Actually, that's why I should probably not have this, so yeah, like that. So there can be things to other deities somewhere. I don't want the deities getting, you know, I don't want them to see engravings of deities that they're not there to worship, you know. It doesn't matter at all. Even slightly, the dwarves don't care, but I care. You know? And if I care, it matters. Separation of separate dwarven religions. Okay. Yeah, there we go. I imagine if you looked at the square footage, these are very, very disproportionate sizes, but who cares about evenness? Maybe some people, but I'm not one of them. Oh yeah, is traction bench made? We made a traction bench in here, have we? No, but someone's going to. Okay, good. Yeah. We have plenty of space left in the title. A schist artifact and temples. A schist artifact and more temples. Yeah, good. What the fuck? Bollocks, someone's playing music. Okay, someone's playing music somewhere. I'm worried that might get, like... Are they? Oh, wait. Oh, no, I'm going mad. Sorry about that. A tab I was not aware of was playing music at a very light level. So I almost thought that it was ambient music from somewhere else. Dearie me. Could have ended up ending the video because of something that wasn't even a thing. That'd be embarrassing, wouldn't it? Not that you'd have known. Okay, gems. Make a nice bit more stockpile. There we go, a nice bigger lot of stockpile. Not even going to mention the hospital. Traction bench. Traction bench. Traction bench. Look, they're all bringing down some of them gems. What was that mechanic carrying? You, what were you carrying? Rough yellow... Okay. Could have sworn I saw someone carrying something else. I don't know, maybe I'm seeing things. But yeah, look at this. My gem stockpile is looking a little... It's not as full, but it is filling more, if you know what I mean. Which I can't imagine you wouldn't be able to know what I mean, since what I mean is blatantly obvious. Let's put down a door. This is going to be what? The wealth god. Yeah, the one with the wealth and the gems. I already forgot their name. I mean, you know, first it has to be mined. Can't make it... Well, I mean, you could, but I don't want to. I don't want to make a half-done temple. I want my temple to be properly done. So yeah, more and more. Nearly there now. There we go. Interaction. Flow. Meeting area, assign location, add location, temple. Bloody hell, us tough. I mean, not us tough. Us. I don't know what that says. Utust. Oh, you. Oh, Utost. But no, we're looking for Davos, who has less worshippers. So it's not actually fair that I'm putting in theirs first. But I don't care about fair. Fair? That's funny. Fair. Also, I had a great idea. You know what deserves a nice spot in this temple area? I think you already know. I think you already know. The good pig. Yep. Just put the good pig there. It's important to remember the good pig. Because Domas is such a good pig. Look at her. She's a good pig. Oh, look at her. And she likes to wander into the temples, so you know, it'll definitely make a lot of sense. I'm guessing that that's the other one, Vabok. No, that's Vutok. Oh dear. That makes even more sense. Okay, another bed. Just like here. Just the worst bed I can find. Which isn't a lot because most of our beds are very good beds now. You know, we are good at beds. No one can deny our bed making skills. Hey liar. What's your favourite gem? Let's see, earthenware, copper. Right, nothing specific. Hard wheat beer. Hard wheat beer? And I told the thing to make hard wheat sometimes. Ha! Did I already spot that coincidence? Because that is a hell of a coincidence. Our mayor loves hard wheat beer, and we're gonna make hard wheat beer. Almost feels like corruption led to the hard wheat beer harvest. But yeah, I want to place some floor on their bedroom. Dolomite flooring, how about? You know, I want their rooms to look respectable. Oh, that's microcline. Whoops. Ah, it'll do. It adds character. No one can say it doesn't. And why am I leaving those two? Well, I want to... First of all, do we have an armor stand or something? Armor stand. Armor stand. Oh, it does literally the first result. Yes, we do. We're going to place an armor stand and 2 chests in their office. Yeah. Just to make sure it's nice and nice. Let's see. Container. There it is, container. Oh wait, a container and a cabinet if we have one. And the nicest you can find. We don't have any cabinets. Okay, 2 containers then. Liar's getting nice quarters. Oh, gems. Oh, look, more gems. God, I love gems. Door. A schist door, why not? I. Flow. Meeting area, assign location, temple. Oh, add location, temple. Let's see. There's stuff. Yeah. Arab and... Wait, what's this? Pardon? Who are you? You weren't here before. Moody. Muddy. Tree branches. The hollow larks. Animals, caverns, metals, minerals and mount. Muddy. That doesn't sound very dwarven. I must look into you. But right now we're doing this person. This dwarven god. The Golden Church. There will be no gold in that church. Thank you very much. Don't tell me how to do my job, dwarves. But yeah, that's curious. And when you're curious about something, look it up. I'm going to request they make a statue of this god. Muddy. Is a... Oh, it's a mountain type. A mountain? You can make temples to mountain titans? Since when has that been a thing? I've never heard of that being a thing. I knew about objects of worship, but you can make temples to them? What? I mean, I knew about objects of worship, but I didn't think that there was institutionalized religion around it. Okay, I need to write this. I need to ask someone about this. I'm going to put this. I'm going to write this on the KidFox Discord here. So. So I just noticed a... to a muddy... But I hadn't seen that deity before. I looked them up. Then they are a titan. I knew about objects of worship. No, this should be in discussion, really, shouldn't it? It's not a question. But I was unaware that they could have temples built to them. Yeah, this will go in discussion. So, I just noticed the option to build a temple to a muddy, but I hadn't seen that deity before. I looked them up, and they are a titan. I knew about objects of worship, but was unaware that they could have temples built to them. Like, anything been going on here while I've been marvelling at that? Did the statue get made? No, this is a different thing. But yeah. Was I paused? I probably I wish I wasn't. But yeah, I'd never heard of that. Like, that is weird. I didn't know that. Like, this is a piece of information that I am learning for the first time. Like, I knew about objects of worship, right? I knew about that. I'm also going to put this in a blind Discord too, why not? Because why not? But yeah. Like, I knew about it, but I didn't know about that. Seems kind of logical when you think about it, but a temple to something that's not a deity? An object of worship temple? Somewhat ridiculous sounding, ain't it? What's that G there? It's a goat, a nanny goat. I guess that it's the pet of that fisher dwarf there, eh? You're not going to be the next Domas, I'm afraid. No, you aren't. You don't seem to be connected to... Who do you belong to, nanny goat? Let's see, nanny goat. Locum, the fish cleaner. Okay, is Locum related to you there, fish dwarf? No, you're not a fish dwarf, you're a bone carver. And your husband is Locum the trader. Wait, Locum the trader. It's a different Locum. Okay, weird. Weird that you're there then. And migrants have arrived. Okay, not bad news necessarily, but do we have enough beds for them all? Like, we have 56 beds and 53. Okay, the answer is probably should start on the next bedroom layer. And by probably I mean we should. No, it's getting too uniform, this. But yeah, I knew, like, about objects of worship, but I had no blooming idea that a titan could become something that you could build a temple to. Imagine it, you build a temple to something and then you have it there. Like, that doesn't... Like, I can't imagine... I imagine that would be confusing from a spiritual level. Oh yeah, we have caged up a object of my worship. Although that's always been a bit... Naturally, in reality, dwarves just don't care, but Imagine if they did. Imagine if they did. Little different. Yeah, like that. Yeah, that's good enough for now. Door. Ah. Need a better positioning. There we go. Meeting area, add location. Temple. To Erib? Okay, we've got... Yeah, we don't have Erib. Also, what the hell is the youthful fountains of whatever? Of Begin? The Cult of Rocks, I like that. But what's the name? What is the youthful fountain of blah blah too? The Cobalt's Shrine. Okay. Oh, caps on. Caps is on. Let's see. Construct a statue. Specify the image. Huh? Where is it? It's got a name. Okay. Pause the game. Just really quick in order to understand this. Yeah, this is totally going to be an ad. This is totally going to be a new temple. Youthful fountains of whatever. Youthful fountains. Okay. Specify image. There they are. The youthful fountains of beginning is a deity of the tenebrous realm. Often takes the form of a human male. We got a human god worshipper somewhere in this fortress, which is fine. Do whatever you want, but that is interesting. A member of a minority human religion. Also, that battle axe is still on the bloody floor, ain't it? I can see it there. Pfft, that fucking copper battle axe, I tell you. Ridiculous. But yeah, interesting stuff. Interesting indeed. It's the little things. You learn things sometimes. So... I've lost what I was going to say. Has anything happened while I've not been looking? Oh yeah, bedrooms. 62 dwarves. Okay, yes, we do need this bedroom layer. Also, we're getting to that stage where we're going to need to actually have, you know, defenses. Oh yeah. I really should get onto that, shouldn't I? Bridge, 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 bridge. Ah, there it is. There's bridge. Right, let's see here. Yes, it should go that way. Microcline, sure. Oops. Okay, sure. A microcline bridge. And let's say... let's put the lever somewhere like here, I guess. Lever, lever, lever. Trap components and levers. Yes, and we'll put the lever like... in the mayor's... in the expedition leader's office. Which will soon be the mayor's office. Actually, that leads to a problem. We have all this shit in this expedition leader's office, but we need a dining room if we're going to have a mayor. So, let's set one up. Make it nice and big. I mean, the thing is, this bedroom is just not going to cut it for a... like, what is that bedroom right now? Modest. Like, modest just isn't going to cut it, you know? Yeah, there we go. We'll just expand the bedroom. Because eventually there's going to be, like, democracy. At some point there's going to be democracy in this fortress. And we are not prepared for it. Like all the trappings of a democratic government rather than an expedition leader. Although I'm pretty sure the expedition leader... well, the expedition leader is a popularity thing, which is also a mayor, so it's not like they're not democratically elected anyway, but, you know, there'll just be more democracy. And then there'll also be the aristocracy, which aren't democratically elected and just inherited titles, or, well, selected titles. Like, you know, who do you want to be the Baron? They ask. And you pick someone, and they just am the Baron. So, you know. Floor. There we go. And let's just tell that that's the bedroom. That's part of the bedroom too. There we go. Domas the pig, what are you doing in there, silly pig? Oh, you silly pig. You are a funny pig. No one seems to be constructing that bridge. Like, I'm pretty sure someone has everything that they need for it, right? Yeah, it needs architecture. Like, pretty sure we have architects somewhere. Someone's been assigned to architect at some point. Let's also assign you to architect. Because A, it's not like you're... Because, you know, you're already involved in this. So sure, you're also on architecture. Table. This massive dining room, and the table is going to be over there, just in the corner. Which means that in order to use it, you'll be facing away from the door, but I don't think that's going to be a problem. It's a dining room. Sodell has become a farmer. Good for them. Pretty sure they've been doing farming for ages, so yeah, it's time that they faced facts. It's time that they just faced the fact that they are in fact a farmer. Assign it to liar. For now. Well, I'm beginning to run out of just, you know, I'm beginning to want to end this. So I will. Let's just write down some things to do. Smooth temples. Smooth temples. Floor in Liar's dining room. Hook up, draw, hook, make bridge work. Maybe the bedrooms. I'll underline bedrooms and make bridge work because those are high priority. Speaking of, I should probably tell them that those 2 bedrooms are bedrooms. And you know, cock it, we'll also establish that we should be smoothing these. You should be smoothing these. You really should be smoothing the things. But we'll leave that bit unsmoothed as a demonstration that we need more. But yeah, that was an hour and a half and a bit. A well spent hour and a half and a bit, I'd say. We did stuff. Wait, did I stop recording? No, I didn't. Terrible outro. I didn't even remember to stop recording after it. Look, the point is that the video is over. You can go. I'm going to. Bye. Well, I said I'm going to be in this. I'm going to be sitting in this chair still, but that doesn't matter. Goodbye.